Hey guys.
All right. Season 15 championship weekend is starting.
Who's winning? Who's y'all pick?
I don't know.
Oh, I'm going for walleye. I got to go for walleye.
For the race?
No, for the championship.
Well, the Class
For
B
both.
is kind of tied up to walleye.
Oh, is it? I
Yeah,
need to
so,
look at it, I guess.
the Class B division, walleye's leading by, I think, an untouchable margin right now.
25. Damn, they're tied for the Class A? Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going for walleye for both races and overall championship. Yeah, I'm going for
That's
him
a
to
lot
sweep
to,
tonight.
that's a lot for Phantom to make up. Walleye would have to mess up in at least one of the races, I think.
It is possible, though.
It is, but it's
Yes.
very, very slim. I don't want that to happen, obviously, but it's still possible.
Gotta go for the king of fish.
I literally have had like 2 hours where I could have sat here and practiced and got warmed up for my races tonight, and instead I've been sitting here messing around with new logo ideas.
Which I really enjoyed that last one. Well, the last one I seen. I'm pretty sure that was the last one you'd put up with the flames on it and everything.
Yeah. I noticed a lot of cars looking the same here.
Well, this is a car you won't see out in public lobbies too much, so
It's kind of
not
a
many
shame,
people
too.
paint it. This car's an amazing car if you drive it right.
Yep. And that tournament motor makes all the difference in B class.
Yes, it makes a huge difference, and some of our guys do not have it.
No, that's a big disadvantage too.
Yes, so I don't know if a couple of them are actually just running the B motor with it completely upgraded at a 221, or if some putting the A motor in armor. Guess we could go around and kind of look.
Walleye already chopped down to a 43.5 for that pole position so far.
Well, walleye for the sweep.
Bean 42.8. Now we've watched Fiend in the past, and Fiend can very, very well turn up a fast lap. He's quick. He's been half a track ahead and wrecked himself out. So it's gonna be really interesting. The longest races for these divisions are tonight, being championship weekend. Gonna be about 10 more laps for each race. It'll be interesting out here.
We're gonna have to take the champion up, and he's gonna come play a little higher.
Walleye's down to a 43.0.
I was gonna say almost into the 42s there. Got this last lap, see what he can do.
We got Phantom trying to break into the 43s yet.
Oh, I thought he was gonna get it.
Finishes off with a 44.194.
I'm on Fiend right now as he's coming around the last turn. See if
Octave down
he
to a
improves.
43.8.
Well, Fiend does not improve. Walleye being one of the ones running, or Matt Wilson running armor. So he must have the A-class motor to bring it down.
Very much noticed. Alright, Fiend's gonna pull in the first pole position of the night for the first race.
So we got at least 4 that does not have the tournament motor.
Alright, so the first race, I do believe we're gonna go 25 laps. Ooh. All right, you got your qualifying runs out there. What are you guys thinking?
I'm still gonna stick with Walleye. It'd be nice to see Fiend get a win though.
I'm gonna go Fiend. Give me Fiend for the race.
Well, I think Octa's gonna put up a fight up here for his first run, but if Fiend can hold it together, I think he's gonna be a strong one to beat. So.
And if Walleye don't get thrown out, he'll fight his way back up. But he's on that outside row, and we know how the outside row works.
Yeah, especially here.
And in the rookies.
Yeah, that's to be expected though.
I was gonna say, I don't think it really matters which division. Usually the outside row is kind of screwed. But in an aspect, you can have more speed if you keep it up. Keep it up. So looks like Beast Demon's going ahead to put some armor on that car, so he's up at 234. And that's a tough decision to make there. What would you guys do in that situation if you didn't have the tournament motor? Would you just run at 221, or would you put armor on and go up to a 234?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't care either way. In my opinion, I'd probably tune it up and bring the armor. I'm gonna be a little bit heavier, but there's a big jump from the 234 to the 221 in acceleration itself. So
Yeah.
I think you go from like a 7.3 down to like a 6.8 or something like that.
Pretty big difference when all the rest of the cars are the same.
I think there was 5 people that did not have the tournament motor that I seen. We had
Oh wow.
3 or 4 that were at a 221, and then Matt Wilson had armor.
Hambone in the chat says that Walleye and Phantom better put on a show. Well, I'm sure you're going to get a show with Fiend in there too, because Fiend is pretty quick at this track.
And he's our pole sitter.
Fiend is also one that's running armor.
What's Octave doing there? He should be up there getting into third. Okay, there we go. Our officials getting him going.
He might be having a little hiccup. Or caught off guard because he actually qualified third.
Yeah, front of the pack. Well, not the complete front, but nice little spot.
Well, I was about to say we have a wide variety of colors here, but I see like 2 or 3 cars that have the same paint job. Must have just brought it from the showroom or something.
Right.
Exact same numbers too.
They didn't customize nothing. Said I want it stock.
Alright, as they're getting lined up. Tightened up.
Look at these 2 guys on the front row. Look at that.
Green flag, they're off.
Oh, Octave trying to get in there. Ooh, struggling there. And they're battling already.
Well, Phantom stuck it in there. Man.
Well, we know Phantom's not one that'll shy away from putting his car where he goes. He don't back off. He'll run him hard until he can't run no more.
Oh, Walleye clips the curb there. He's going to lose a lot of time. Goes off in the grass. Takes out a sign. No, maybe not. Looks like Phantom kind of had a little hiccup there, too.
Looks like he may have slowed down and braked instead of trying to get around him for that turn. Matt
Oh,
Wilson
he's
coming
going all
around
the
to
way
make
down
it.
to the inside there.
That
Who
was
that?
Matt Wilson.
Had a huge run out that last corner.
Yeah, he did.
Ooh.
I'm sitting here watching Fiend, like looking back towards the pack, and I just see a car go all the way to the bottom. I'm like, man. Hey, he's up to 3rd place here. I mean, that's a pretty good start for Matt here. He's kind of had some bad luck that I've kind of noticed.
Walleye falls into that bad luck category quite a bit. Gets beat up a little bit at the beginning of the race and always works his way in.
Everybody's single file right now. Just kind of just watching their P's and Q's here. Coming off a. Oh, who's that? Beast just got in the wall. Coming off the last turn.
It's a good thing he's got armor on it.
Fiend going even faster now to a 42.6 already.
Walleye 43.0. Matt down to a 43.1. Phantom down to a 43.7. So already 4 runners beating their qualifying time.
He's got like a 10 or 15 car length gap right here to.
Yeah, Walleye. But he just messed up. Fiend just messed up there.
He just did what Walleye did on lap 1.
See how much time they might make up with it. And I do know Walleye still runs automatic.
Walleye made up a little bit there. Not much.
He runs manual, not complete automatic. Ooh, Matt Wilson coming in with a 42.4.
He's running pretty dang good right now. He's going to give Walleye a run for his money here.
When he gets by Walleye, he's going to give Fiend a run for his money too.
And I really don't think Walleye is going to put much of a fight here because he's kind of just fighting Phantom.
Well, as long as he's ahead of Phantom, he knows he's good.
And if I know Walleye, he's going to try, and he's not going to let anything down. He's not just going to give it away.
He ain't going to lay over, but he needs to be smart about it too.
Yes. But the more he finishes ahead, the better for that overall. Because it's A-class, it's extremely tight, right?
They are actually tied for first in A-class.
So, I mean, every point that he can get better here.
I think Walleye is going to have like a catastrophic DNF in this race for, I think, it to matter.
I swear I just seen somebody turn to the right, but.
Let's go back here a little bit. Oh, Phantom got back by Matt Wilson.
Oh, well, Matt's going to go up the inside here. Oh, he gave him the spot. All right. Oh, he ain't done yet. Here he comes.
Matt powers down that straightaway really well.
Yeah, he does. He gets off the last turn really, really good.
Fiend coming in with a 42.2.
Wow.
Walleye down to a 42.5. Phantom down to a 42.6.
Everybody's just getting warmed up here, looks like.
Yeah, we're going to have a nice little battle. If they do get regrouped back up, that's going to be a nasty battle up there at the front.
So are any of the guys in the top 4 here, do they all have the tournament motor? Is it? I'm going to take a guess and say that the guys running down the order.
Phantom got
the wall.
Matt Wilson does not because he's armored down, but I will say the top 3 probably do.
Well, he's doing a pretty good job for being armored up right now.
Yeah, he got hung up there a little bit on Phantom's front. Ooh.
I guess battle between Matt and Phantom here for third.
With them touching the wall so much, they do run normal damage in rookies, so that helps out a little bit.
Yeah,
he's nickel and diming himself, touching them walls like you do in realistic.
One we haven't seen improve his lap yet is Octave. He qualified with a 43.8, and he's kind of not 44s right now.
Matt is so quick down the front stretch. Man.
Walleye is reeling in Fiend. He's dropped down to a 42.4.
I was just about to say that. He's dropped down and got a little faster there. Octave, was he at a 44.08? I thought it was a little higher than that when I looked.
That was new.
Okay, I thought he got a little faster there.
This battle between Matt and Phantom is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Oh, we got a battle back here at the back, it looks like, too.
Cluster
and Demon.
You got Fiend and Walleye. They're going to be closing in closer and closer here. Now, here's something to wonder. Is Matt and Phantom going to lay off each other if they start to see Phantom and Fiend going at it? Because them
I don't know.
battling, all 4 cars up front are in the mid 42s, the low 42s. And the battling alone between Phantom and Matt has let them literally watch Walleye and Fiend open up their leads. So it's like, okay, we settle down, we kind of just run to get up there. Once they start battling, I mean, it'd be the smart choice with, only a couple laps away from halfway.
Yeah, so it'd be the smart choice, but are they really thinking about that, or are they just thinking, I need more positions?
The only way they're going to get more positions is to do that.
Right, but they may not be looking at it, hey, if we work together, you make a mistake, let me hop in front of you. Like, if they're thinking, okay, let's just kind of push with each other and not battle, we'll gain speed again and get back up there. Oh, it looks like people already getting lapped.
They have caught up to yet.
Well, Phantom and Matt are just swapping places here.
And it looks like Walleye has gotten a little closer to Fiend there.
Yeah, he's within about a car length and a half behind Fiend.
I was on Upchurch as they were going around wanting to turn and see how close they were there. Phantom and Matt, they just they're glued together. Upchurch a little all over the road there.
Walleye just ran a 42.1.
There we go. And 41s is a pretty decent lap, and especially with this car. So he gets down into the 41s. He's doing pretty good. I mean, I'd even say keep up.
Oh, Sierra's
with
car on the track.
Oh, no.
Phantom just T-boned it. That could call a caution for...
That's gotta be. I mean...
Don't look like it put him too far behind.
I don't really think it matters at this point.
It depends if the car is still in the track.
No, it's off into the dirt now.
But that totally screwed over Phantom.
But leaders looks like they still running. But knowing Phantom, he probably said, don't worry about it, we're good. It's up track now.
Sierra, deduction of 10 points.
And D-High says black flag Sierra.
Holding for a lap. Oh, man. Why? That reminds me of the time my first ever figure 8 race. I DNF'd and my car rolled on the track and Reaper smoked it.
Walleye had a little trouble and he has dropped back about 5 car lengths, it looks like now. He's kind of went a little wide there on turn 1 and went out and did a few humps and jumps. Or as they say on Truck Night of America, humps and bumps.
That is your separation between first and second. Now we go all the way back here to third.
And Phantom's catching up to him. I just went to Phantom. He's slowly moving up. Oh, Fiend does not have the tournament motor. I didn't realize he was armored.
I said that at the start of the race, so fun.
They did. I remember now. I was caught up in other things and looking at the cars and the racers. Thinking about points.
Ten laps to go in this race, and still plenty of time for anything to happen.
This will be the time where I see you start getting faster and faster and starting to run. Now will Fiend do that, or will Walleye start to run and catch him?
I don't know.
I'll just turn the Walleye and Fiend just did. What do you think? Is it better to get a tire out there in the grass and use that to turn? I know it's a very dangerous one, but that's seems like the better line.
I would not put a tire out in the grass for that hairpin because it's liable to carry you through the corner and into the guardrail.
Yes, it's very dangerous. I think it was Phantom earlier during practice. He accidentally caught it and said he wasn't really planning on doing a reverse entry.
Yeah. The grass is very slick.
As Walleye was kind of stuck in it coming into the last turn.
Yeah, Matt and Walleye are just gone from, or Fiend and Walleye are just gone from Phantom and Matt. And then we drop all the way back. Got about half a track lead for Fiend on Matt and Phantom right now.
I was just watching Beast here to see if he was going to be considerate and let the leaders by. And that he is, it looks like. Just kind of staying out the way. Let Walleye get up there and off he goes.
Yeah, and then it's going to be a totally different race in the second race as they're going to go to the Class A Raven at Pine Hills.
On that track, you really got to control the car with all the little bumps, little parts that you can get into that are faster lines, but will destroy your car in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah. Walleye gets a big time crunch on Fiend there. He gained like 2 or 3 car lengths through that section. Walleye's kind of hitting that time frame right now with the endurance for Fiend on these longer runs.
Phantom got back around Matt. We'll see how it goes in the next 2 turns if they switch back around.
I think Walleye gets through the dirt just a little bit better than Fiend does.
And on a good note, we have got everybody but 2 people in the 43 now. Clusterbug almost in the 42s.
Cluster's trying to run down Octave.
He's running him about a little over a half a second. Better.
As Fiend and Walleye are starting to catch those two. Walleye is driving that gremlin. He sees Fiend and he wants it.
I know Walleye spent a decent amount of time in this gremlin. He knows this car pretty good, and of course this track is one that we know very well too.
Three laps left in this first race. Fiend, is he going to pull off a win? I think earlier this season, a couple weeks ago, Fiend actually got his first WPL win.
That's awesome.
And then he DNF'd the next race.
Was he at my house drinking with me? As we know, I did a couple weeks ago. Got a little too drunk.
Fiend down to a 41.9.
Wow.
Kicking it out there now.
And he's gaining on that cluster. And
Let's go check on this battle between Matt and Phantom, which is still going on. This has been going on all 25 laps. They are still
Now I'm
Still
kind of
fighting it out back
wondering
here.
what Cluster and Octave are going to do. Are they both going to get out the way, or they're going to keep? Because they're kind of fighting for their position with the leader coming up behind them.
If they're fighting for position, they don't have to. We'll see.
They don't
They
have
don't.
to. We'll see
Yeah,
what they
they.
do, though.
Fiend actually has a little bit of time. It's the last lap, but he actually can give a little bit of time. He doesn't have to push it to get around him. Walleye's.
Oh, Matt Wilson Upchurch get together, going on the front stretch.
Oh, Fiend's gonna go. Oh, don't go between them.
Oh, he's trying to split them.
We have
Oh,
a
Octave.
Hornets nest up here. Wow.
Octave slowed down and let him go.
Fiend to the inside of Cluster. And Fiend's gonna come across and pick up the first win of the night.
And probably take out one of our drivers here because it's a bot.
Oh no, he should have just laid off there.
Yeah, he should have slowed down and let him go.
Oh, and
now
Cluster
Octave gets up.
Cluster.
The AI
caution?
from Fiend. No, last lap.
Oh, that was the last lap. Never mind. I
Yeah,
was like,
Fiend
what in the
finished the
world am I
race.
looking at?
Fiend finished the race, and that's why Dennis was sitting there like,
okay.
oh, he's gonna
Who
get
we
taken
got?
out.
Looks like Phantom's gonna pull off the third over Matt.
And then, let's see. Cluster can see, but he kind of got a little screwed there.
Well, dang, I've called the winner a couple times this season.
Cluster was having a good run there too.
Yes, he was. Unfortunately. Maybe something we should look at kind of saying, hey, if you're coming around, you got lap traffic in front of you for the last part, kind of, if it's sudden turn, back off a little maybe.
So, looks like Walleye is our...
Walleye is your Class B champion, yes.
Congratulations to Walleye.
Get Fiend up in here.
Should bring Walleye in here, too.
Okay.
Unless you guys are just wanting to keep on schedule.
I mean, he is... Do you want me to invite Walleye also?
I'm just here, bro.
Well, we'll bring him in, at least tell him, well, at least tell him congratulations.
Walleye, we just wanted to say congrats on your B-Class championship.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, we've
What a hell of a race
here
with
too.
Fiend, man. That was a good race. I couldn't caught up to him, but I couldn't freaking. It's too fast.
And the crazy thing is, I don't even think he had. You guys said he didn't have the tournament motor, right? You don't have the tournament motor, do you?
He has armor on his car.
No, I have armor in
The race motor. Anyways,
Yeah, you got the motor.
congrats to your win, Fiend. Holding off Walleye for all 25 laps. I know Walleye got up there. Let you know he was there a couple of times.
That was a hell of a race. That was.
I know I practiced with you a couple nights ago, and you asked me if a 42.8 was good enough for the rookie race, and you come out here and run a 41.9. So, I don't know what you were concerned with.
That is my problem. That's
You're
why
still
I don't think I heard that. Damn it! I didn't hear the damn.
So.
Yeah. It was a real good race. I mean, caution-free race. I mean, Sierra's car kind of took out Phantom, but someone didn't pay their parking spot.
I'm just glad I made the race. I didn't know if I was gonna make it.
Well,
They got work
glad
let me
you
off.
did, and you're able to hold on to get that points championship for the Class B. How are you feeling about going into the Class A race? I mean, you and Phantom are tied coming into this race.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually practiced a little bit on the A Raven, and I don't know what a good time is, but I feel I had a good time on the leaderboard. We'll see. I
Well,
don't know, man.
I know Phantom's gonna be coming for this one. He's gonna push as hard as he can, knowing he's tied for that points lead.
Oh yeah,
I don't know if
he
Fiend's
brings
gonna
it every
throw.
week.
I don't know if Fiend's gonna try and throw in a wild card, but good. Remember, if you
Hey,
don't slide, you're faster.
I was gonna say, just think about that tip you were told.
Well,
Yep.
good luck to both of you, and hopefully see one of you in the finish at the next one.
Thank you.
Yep.
Walleye.
Yo,
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I picked you.
I tried, man. I couldn't. I tried, thought for sure I could pass them, but they had a good run. But man,
You had a
Good at
good
this
race,
race.
Walleye.
thank you.
Had, had to kind of throw that out to him.
And we just seen Ice Dude up here.
Yes, I'm glad that he got my message.
Did he get the Raven?
Which, if he did not, I did tell him that if he wanted to, I'd let him jump on my account if he didn't care to do this race for the Raven so he could be in it. Because he does have my account on his PlayStation.
Well, I know there was another racer out there trying to help him get it, so
Yes, I think he did get it, though. I'm pretty sure he did.
uh Beast Demon is in the wrong car.
I'm sure somebody will get it. One too close there.
The last three letters are not the same, but
One card too far, is what I was meaning to say. It sound like my demon's down here.
so coming into this A class, I think this is going to be a little bit of a wilder race because Pine Hills. I mean, there are like three, we call them ant hills around the track that will send a car rolling. And
Mm-hmm.
the wicked dreaded tree to the speed left. So this one could be a pretty interesting race for some of these guys.
That if it's the tree I'm talking about, there's several people that have been used as a name for that tree.
Yeah, because this ain't a tree that, it's like, oh, yeah, you think you just grazed by it, and somehow it just magically bites the rear of your quarter panel, and you just go spinning.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a
And
beautiful rock turn one.
and I was just gonna say there is a rock hidden right in front of the tree with a dip on the track. So it's like it's such a fast line to skim through there, but it's a risk to skim through there.
A very big risk.
Yeah, because I think 9 out of 10 times, if you actually hit it the way you don't want to when you're trying to hit it right, you hit the dip and the rock, and it will end up tumbling you over to the pile of rocks with the pile of tires on the other side.
I apologize about that. Dinner's here, if you couldn't tell.
Soul Pun has to eat.
No, I'll still be in here. I'll just kind of mute because we'll call all the kids down, and when there's 6 kids down eating, it gets a little bit chaotic. But they just shut the bedroom doors so it's a little quieter and kind of talk when I can and need to. Oh, he does not have it. Or maybe he forgot to go buy it or has to download it or something.
Well, why don't you go do some scouting on that real quick, because we got to get Beast Demon even in the right car. So
I'll jump over there and see what's up.
in the meantime, Mission is going to play some slow jams.
Maybe.
I thought you did guitar with the flute and bass drum in the background.
No, definitely not. I'm not that talented.
Fiddle with a harmonica?
Nope.
Violin with a corca?
Nope.
A triangle with a bong?
Mm-mm.
Fork on a platter?
Eh.
A drumstick and dipping sauce?
Like chocolate sauce or like an ice cream drumstick or
D
chicken
highest
drumstick
votes
or.
for bong and a trombone.
Well, I have a bong, but I don't have a trombone, so I don't know.
All right, you got to toot a different horn, D highs. He does not have a trombone. Nose flare. Work with me here, Mission. Work with me.
I'm trying to think, man. I'm not very creative today.
The mission he was on has failed.
Yeah, it's been a failure like all day for me. So,
Man, you saying that when I just come in, that's the first words I hear when I come in. I'm like, no, I didn't fail. How'd you know? What?
No, we've been randomly trying to get music notes and chorus out of mission.
But he is good. He does it. Had the car. He was just having troubles finding it. So.
Well, Beast has found his car, and
Yeah, I mentioned that
notably, knowing the Raven as well as I do, and as much as I love the car, the one car that is out here with bumpers is Walleye. All of them have the front and rear bumper off their car.
So Walleye is at a 307. I just feel the car looks so ugly without him, so I got to put him on.
Notably with the Raven, I'm the same way. I run it at a 307 a lot. If I do want just a hair of weight off, I'll remove the back bumper because it's not as horrible looking as without the front bumper. Without the front bumper, it is terrifying.
Horrid. Stellar too, but
oh man, there's quite a few cars that just, I don't know, they're just ugly without the bumpers.
I think we need a special request for Wreckfest 2 that stock bumpers don't add weight or take experience points out, fuckers.
What about a keyboard?
Keyboard?
Sure.
Um.
Well, you don't have drums. You don't have a bass guitar. I'm pretty sure you don't have an xylophone.
I don't have any instruments. Guess I can give you some fucking.
You have a wife.
I'll go. Yeah.
You know how to tune that.
She's she can be all over the place. Hard to please that woman.
You notice that. Watch the words. Watch the words. You were looking around. Where is she?
Mm-hmm. She's not here. She's working.
Oh, just don't watch the stream later.
Yeah, she don't anyway. She can give a crap less. Unless I just absolutely just annihilate my car or something. She's like, good job.
You wrecked. Awesome.
Uh-huh. Yep, she doesn't pay attention other than that. But anyways, Matt Wilson out here with a American flag.
At least she pays attention to that. Mine don't even pay attention to that. Oh, you're racing? Okay, I'm just going to distract you so you do lose.
Every once in a blue moon, she'll ask where I finish, but that's like...
Whoa, Octave with some airborne back there. He found that little bump after the jump.
She gets tired of freaking watching NASCAR and Formula One and watching me play this and just racing, which I understand, but she also understands that it's something I like to do, so...
Yeah, I think that's partially the same with my wife. She hates hearing me talk about the race car and wanting to get out and race.
See, now what you do is if you really want to live your life as racing and you know that's something that's like, she's always like, look at her one day and be like, "Is the drag strip open?"
Although I will say, sorry, Bailey. I will say though, if I like actually bought a race car and actually started racing, that she would pay attention. But other than that, she could care less.
Yeah, I think a lot are like that.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it. I haven't even been looking at the times here.
Oh, we got Matt
Wow.
at a 59.9 right now. Shelly just got this car, hadn't had it prior to. So that's the second fast lap right now.
Well, to be fair, he's had it, just not this account.
You know what?
Oh, he just took fast lap.
Well,
Yeah,
out
he
of this
did. Let's go.
group though, I think he's one of the more comfortable ones in A class. So
Yep. Oh no.
A little fun fact, Shelly is the reason why I became obsessed with the 709 Bulldog.
Oh
He is the one that got me into that car.
He's the one that made you like we have to deal with that crap.
He is the one that started the monster on the 709 Bulldog.
here we go with Fiend out front with a 53.4.
Car weighs like 7 million pounds.
Now this is the combination I think you're gonna see these times drop substantially throughout the night. So
Just because as the lower ranks, they're not as much throttle control, and as we see Phantom on the last turn about taking out the tires that are in the middle of the turn. Well, myself, I don't know who you're on, but not being comfortable, not being able to control the power, and
I'm watching
it's
Matt
a
Wilson right now.
whole different animal than running a B-class Gremlin.
well, it's like I say, you got Fiend right now who's got the pole pace of a 53.4, so pretty much a mid 53. Mission, you're semi-pro. What were you running for practice times?
My Raven time was garbage, but I ran a 41.6 earlier in the Gremlin. But I also hit no to racing, but I'm still kind of up in the air about it. So
Ooh, Shelly coming in with the 53.3.
I already said no, so I don't want to go back on my selection.
So,
No, you know how many people aren't even signed in.
Did I
Yeah,
even
I
sign
know,
in?
but
Wow, Soul Pun. Wow, way to throw that out
I
there.
think I did.
Fiend rips back the pole with a 53.06.
wow.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the 53s right now.
I don't even think I was running 53s earlier, so.
So, I throw this out here. Soul Pun, being the pro, what times are you running?
I think I've hit a couple 51s. I really don't know because I haven't been able to actually get good practices in. But I'm pretty sure I'm close to the 51s, if not low 52s.
I know my last practice session, I got cussed out by Sierra, so.
Why?
Well, because he's a robot and runs too fast.
Uh-oh.
I got it down. I got my time down to a 51.2.
No. Oh my god.
And I think I'm like high 51s, maybe.
All right, Fiend pulls the 53.06 taking the pole. Shelly takes second, Walleye third, Matt fourth, Phantom fifth, Octave sixth, Beast seventh, Cluster eighth, Upchurch ninth.
Looking at that, the top 5 are all in 53s.
Now this is where it's going to come into the play. You got 30 laps here.
Yes.
So, are they going to maintain being consistent at this track? Because this is, like I said, this has so many spots that can Yeah, it just take you for a loop in itself.
I don't know if you noticed, but our second place has the lowest preference points at a 299.
He might not have had everything to upgrade it all the way.
I think he's got like a roll cage in there and he doesn't know it. I didn't really look until now to see it was a 299.
Sulpan, I had to kick your smelly clam.
Well, I'm not going to say what I was going to. Keep this PG-13.
Enough said. So, our third place points runner, unfortunately missing tonight. That I think actually will shuffle some things up with him. Or maybe not, because sitting underneath him in points was Sleeper, who also isn't here. They were separated by 1 point.
Hey, Jesus Sweat has joined.
But,
What?
That's his name, I don't know.
Holy crap, this one's 30 laps? Jesus.
Well,
with
10
that
laps were
said,
added
I
for
think if
the night.
Upchurch, let's see, what did Upchurch get the first race? What, 8th? 8th or 9th? He might be
I
able to
thought he was
sneak.
last. Oh, shoot.
He just seriously did that, didn't he? Yeah, he got 8, so he was only 12. No, well, he was 22 points behind, so he might not be able to pull it off. But yeah, I mean, Upchurch and Beast, actually, Upchurch, Beast Demon, and Cluster were only separated by 10 points, so that is the battle for 7th.
It was Cluster and Beast that was fighting, wasn't it? Last race? Yeah, I believe they were the ones battling the whole time. Also.
Yes. Cluster is 5 points behind Beast, so that actually affected his battle when the AI car let Octave back by him.
So what are we thinking here? I know I already said I'm going for Walleye, but I mean Ice Dude's here now. Shelly's here, so I gotta go with my fellow Josh. I gotta go with my fellow Josh here.
You gotta watch it, because there's not just Ice Dude, that's the Josh in there as well, as we have recently learned in the past season or so. Phantom is Josh as well.
I mean either one, but I am gonna mute because my
See, I can go with the fellow. I can say I can go with the fellow Michigan driver, and that's Fiend out front.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Fiend's gonna sweep him here.
What, you saying he's brought the big broom tonight?
Yep.
Alright, they're gonna let him go. We're on a green flag. Oh, barrel into turn 1 with these Class A Ravens. We got a new official out there tonight too, as well, with Car Ramrod stepping in to officiate with the Black Sierra. Well, let's see what kind of battle we're going to have out front in this race, because we know these front 4 are all within each other's lap times. Beast Demon trying to hang in there with them. These top 5 are seasoned league drivers. They are rookies, yes, but they've been, between PRA, WPL. They have a lot of league experience under their belt. Beast Even, Octave Down, and Cluster are all new to league racing this season. Oh, and Matt Wilson gets the first bump of the track, as I was so-called, claims a lot of people.
Did he get anthilled?
Yes, he did, up on 2 wheels. Phantom. Now remember, Phantom and Walleye, this is your points lead battle for the A class. As Phantom has made his way around Walleye. Fiend trying to check out early here. Ooh, Beast Demon and Octa both get the outside guardrail coming out of that last and final corner.
Octo's been having some troubles as Shelly went way out on turn 1. I thought he was about to catch the destroyed sign and go for a ride. I have noticed though, Octave has been having troubles with that last turn. He's out there wide quite a bit.
So, there is a kicker here now. Fiend obviously took fast qualifier bonus points for this one, so that's off the table. As of right now, if the race was to end, I know it's only 4th laps, but if they were to end where they are, Phantom would take the Class A points championship by 2 points. Walleye, he can remain where he's at and push for the fast lap and beat Phantom by 1 point. So, I think it's
a lot
gonna
of
be
situations there.
The odds of getting that fast lap with the people that's in here, me personally, I want to be looking to try getting that. I want to be looking to try getting that. I want to finish 1 spot in front of them. I want to be in front of them because that's a better chance, or how do I say it? That's more realistic to try being right in front of them instead of banking on that fast lap.
blue flag soul pun. D-Highs is telling me to blue flag soul pun. In which race? Alright, Phantom looking at running down Shelly here. And like I said, Phantom's going to try and bring everything he can. He knows he's got a points battle on his hand. But
Boy, Fiend is checked out.
Fiend has dropped down to a 52-8.
And Walleye's pushing right now.
Yes, he is. He is
hard.
overdriving that thing really, really hard.
Mission red flagged himself.
Yep, sure did. Instead of a moving chicane, on a chicane that just looks like it's moving, but it's standing still.
Vanna with a huge run gets right up to Shelly.
It looks like Shelly had a little trouble with that. Wanted to get in, but was maybe a little scared of that rock and the disaster that can happen there with the tree, as we were talking about earlier.
Well, that dirt section, Phantom had a really strong run. I mean, he literally pulled up on Shelly and walked away from Walleye. So, I mean, he gets through that dirt section fairly smooth. He struggles with the 2 right-handers, it seems, though. The uphill right hand and then the final right hand corner.
And as of right now, both people right behind him are running faster. You got Walleye with the faster lap between him and Phantom, but that's 2 people, 3/10 to almost a half a second time difference. 3/4. As it looked like he caught that inside rock coming up towards the last turn. Second to last turn, if you go a little too far inside, there is a rock in there that'll catch you too.
So I think Phantom would get such a better run on Shelly's coming through that last corner if he stayed a little bit tighter, but he knows he's got that dirt hill and he doesn't want to hit that dirt hill.
Walleye almost made a mistake.
Cluster and
Phantom up and
Octave.
over.
Phantom goes up and over. Oh, wow. That's not good.
Well, he's got plenty of laps and plenty of time. You got Cluster and Octave fighting it out again.
The roles reversed now. With Phantom and Walleye. If, like you said, if they right one position and if somebody gets a fast lap behind, then they win, right?
Right. And
Yep.
this is the thing is, if roles reversed, you're not going to see Walleye give up that position easy. He's
No.
not easy to pass, especially when he has that mindset to tank in.
Where Walleye almost met the same end as Phantom. They're getting awfully close coming over that jump to that low hump that sends you flying.
I think
Now,
Wally might have a pretty decent lap here.
oh, Octave up on his side. Let's cluster back by him.
Oh, he got in the wall. Damn.
Well, one of our drivers that was running 43s is a little struggleish right now. Matt's just off the pace right now, but we know we can run the 53s.
Yeah, you're thinking about it. You said 43s.
Yeah, I know.
Because if he's running that time, I think he needs his own division.
I think every corner on this track, Octave and Cluster are swapping positions. Like, they go through one corner, Octave's in front, they go through the next corner, Cluster gets back by them. So, well, Octave held it a little bit longer there, so.
When I went in there, I told him to give us a show.
Being out here in cruise mode. Matt has caught Beast Demon and is working on trying to make his way around him, as Beast Demon is holding a pretty strong lap with a 54.5. For him coming in here as a newer rookie this season, it's a fairly good run for him. Walleye still challenging the back of Shelley for second. So as the night progresses, what are you guys' take on fanning out? I mean, do you think the spreads are going to stay tighter as the classes get up there in their divisions?
Possibly. Just a lot of variables to factor in.
I think this might be the first. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but this might be the first week we have with a caution-free double feature rookie race. Good starts, good racing.
Well, I had answered, but I was muted on my controller at the time. We'd expect them to get tighter and faster, but as the mission said, people had their bad days, and there's so many things that could change it. Just being a little too tight on one turn or something can change a whole race for someone. As Walleye has caught Shelley.
Yeah, I've been watching these two. Matt has finally broke back down into the 53s with a 53.443. Fiend improved his lap to a 52.7.
They almost. Oh. Walleye and Shelley getting into it just a tad bit.
Yeah, the race history between these two goes back quite a ways.
I actually remember starting with these two and getting called one of the Three Stooges with them.
You know, I have seen multiple points battles and decisions come between these two. I mean, they are neck and neck usually every time they race. Mission eating a cheeseburger over there, getting ketchup sauce all over his components.
Sorry, I'm looking at vehicles. They totaled out my wife's car today from a wreck we had a month ago, so just irritated right now. Alright, I'll go back to that here a little bit.
I was just saying, you're getting ketchup all over your commentary hardware.
Yeah, and I have needy dogs too.
What dog isn't needy? Phantom still at 100 health after his roll earlier in the race. Trying to get in his groove to run down Walleye.
He's gotten down to a 53-1. He wasn't quite there last I looked. I may have just missed it, but we got almost every driver down into the 53's. Got, well, half of the field ain't.
Every driver versus half of the field is a questionable
yeah, it's a big
statement.
difference. Well, I mean, a lot of things are questionable with me.
Oh, man. I don't even know where Fiend is. Oh. Beast Demon hard into the rock pile. But gets lucky at just bouncing up in the air a little bit instead of getting the barrel roll special.
Looks like Fiend is catching up the cluster, maybe? Nope, that's Upchurch.
No, the Phantom
that is cluster. Fiend is catching cluster right now to lap him.
I've not been able to get on Fiend. What the? There he is.
I'm on cluster looking.
Now Fiend is down to a 52.6.
That lap, he just got that.
Yes. He's got clean air. He's just kind of cruising, and I mean, what else can you do? Run a lap time.
Alright, cluster, you gonna let him sneak by you here and not cause him problems, or? Yep, it looks like he's letting him by. It's like he heard me.
We talked about this in-car commentary, Soul Pun. You can't do that.
Hey, he let the leader by. Oh, Upchurch found that little hump coming down to the hard turnaround.
Vicious barrel roll.
Yeah, he had a good one.
I caught just the corner of it, but yeah, it looked pretty violent.
Yeah, that was a good little one there.
Due to championship night and the tracks at hand, we probably will be running a little later tonight. Happens every season just because final battles, everybody's going to be off for a little while. Give them one good last hurrah and run. Let them bring out their boxing gloves tomorrow night for championship night in the Rumble.
And they're just now taking the gloves off for the match. They've been behind in trouble. The gloves should have been off at all times.
All right, fine. We're gonna say we're gonna start seeing more put weighted gloves on, as well as made his way around Shelley and took over second place.
And got a little bit faster. He was at a 53.077. Oh, Octa flipping down the track. Dude, coming over that hump after turn 2 is catching people. And that gave Fiend a free pass to
that was right in front of the leader. That could have been tragic.
And now he's got Shelly and Walleye coming up on him. And they've got a decent gap on Phantom right now.
Now everybody warmed up and everything.
A faster 52.6 for Fiend. I switched to him and seen the gold light pop up.
With everybody warmed up and in their race mindset now, if there was a caution to come out, do you think we would have some changes?
Yeah, because you gotta think cluster
Oh,
flipping
right in front of Walleye, that might,
up and over into the
I
crowd.
don't know.
And yeah, I caught Shelly too. Got Shelly put into the wall.
I mean, due to who our race officials decide on this one, I mean, that just, I mean, it didn't cause a racing position shuffle, but that hurts time. I mean,
Put Shelly right back on Walleye's ass. And that little anthill, or rock right there in turn 2. And we got our two American flag cars side by side for a second. It looks like we really only got one battle going on. And the only actual battle is pretty much Walleye and Shelly.
Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I got a dip. Yeah, my wife got here. She's kind of having a mental breakdown over this, so I will catch
it's
y'all
alright,
later.
man. Take it easy.
Man. Yep. So,
Ooh, Octo has gotten around Beast Demon, some excitement in the race.
Shelly has broken into the 52s.
Uh-oh. Pressure and Walleye for that second place.
And they're side by side. Oh, Walleye slid out a little bit. And Shelly gets the place. Let's see what will Walleye do with it. And they got such a gap between them and Phantom. But like Fiend, he has such a gap. Fiend's at the U where, yeah, they're about 3-4 turns behind Fiend for Shelly and Walleye. Oh, Phantom into the barrier in turn 1.
Ooh, that's not cool. We have 6 laps remaining. Holy cow. I was sitting here back. Matt's on lap 23.
And Fiend just crossed for 25.
Upchurch is crossing now to go on lap 23.
Oh, Upchurch into the barrier. Oh, Upchurch got some rock. He's having a little bit of trouble, and he's got Walleye and Shelly coming up behind him too. Looks like they may have about 3 lap cars, and a decent, little distance right there.
So, I'm excited for the next one. The veterans, they're going to put on a show. Hambone, Mike, and Faster have been fighting it out. Hambone, I'm pretty sure, has the Class B championship on lock. as he is 30 points ahead. But the Class A and overall, very much up for grabs.
It'll be interesting. Scrolling through here. Matt Wilson's about dead. He's got suspension damage, brake damage, 21 health.
I think
He
he's
has
just
had a
testing
rough
how durable
go.
that car is.
He has had a rough little go here.
Shelly trying to work around the lap car of Beast Demon.
You can hear it. He's sitting, throttling and everything. He's trying. Oh, he hit the brakes and let him go. He's gonna let Walleye get by, probably within the next turn or so if he gets close enough. Oh, somebody's car is. I think it's Matt Wilson, retired, coming up to turn 2. I think his car may start rolling back. We're about to find out what's closer. Yes, his car is in the optimal line almost. It may not be bad. See what the
Oh,
officials say
Fiend into
about
the
it.
wall. Hard. 52-2. What is this kid doing?
I don't think he's a rookie, man.
Phantom
But
moves Matt's car out of the way, I think.
let's see.
And right into Fiend's way. That was not planned.
Unfortunate.
And
Oh,
Phantom.
Oh, bouncing around and being more in Fiend's way. Oh, it is. This is bad. There's another car. Demon just hit his car too. I'm surprised I didn't ask him to leave so that the car wouldn't be there since it is last race. Let's see where it's at with Fiend coming up to it now. Oh, Fiend. He's scaring me. Where is this car? It's like gone.
I'm unsure at this moment.
Neither am I. Oh, what are you doing, Shelly? Shelly just ramped the sign and flipped all the way out the track.
Oh. Might have got distracted. Long race.
I am not seeing Matt Wilson's car anywhere.
We have Fiend coming to take the white flag to start the last lap of this race.
Oh, okay. So his car coming up to turn 2 is on the far left. If you do the turnaround on this track to go back down that, he's over there. So he is completely out the way. Shelly is just now starting lap 30. The final lap. Walleye wanting to get past Octave here, it looks like.
Alright, Fiend coming through the final corners. And he is going to sweep championship night for the rookies. Only his second week running the rookies this season. Looks like Walleye going to hold on to maintain second. Shelly's going to bring home third from the looks of it.
Yes, Phantom is nowhere around. Phantom is destroying Fiend's AI car. Just straight spun him out in third.
Phantom is gonna bring home fourth. It's pretty good since I had an Octave in fifth. I think Beast Demon's got 6th pretty on lock, Cluster 7th, and Upchurch 8th.
Unfortunate for Matt Wilson having a lot of hard times there.
Woo!
Looks like D.I. is ready. He's ready to rock and roll. That would be Walleye taking on. Oh, all right.
With
Way to sweep the night.
a championship night sweep, you cheater.
No, I felt practice.
Ah.
And I'm not gonna lie, as soon as I seen this car stack combo, I knew I was gonna not win, but do good because the first like track that I played on this game was this track, and the other track it helped me keep the fast on them. I mean, I'm still not super fast, but that's why I did so well.
Well,
I did bring our
nice
champion
strong
in.
run. The lap times, Soul Pun's in here chanting, not a rookie, not a rookie.
Not with those times.
Well, maybe I guess it's time for you to move up if I start practicing more. Practice and get consistent. I'm decent. I can move up a class, but fuck, I don't race enough.
Well, why don't you prove it tonight? I think we got room, don't we, with the veterans?
There's room in the
I
veterans.
actually have to go up to the dispo and get shit really quick, and then I'll be back. I can make the second race if I don't miss the first. I'll be happy to.
All right.
I mean, that could wait.
By the way it's been going, you and Walleye both can move up to run the next one if you choose.
I did send Walleye an invite to the party because he should be our
But
unofficial
anyways,
champion.
yes, congratulations on your win, Fiend, and the sweep. Great run. But on the other hand, congratulations, Walleye, for not just the Class B, but the Class A and overall points championship for the Season 15 WPL Rookie Division.
Hey, thanks, man. That was great racing tonight. Finally, a championship under my.
Yeah, I mean, you had some good battling all season, and the last couple weeks you just came out strong and just ended up getting that points lead, and you weren't obviously giving it back.
Yeah, I was going at it. I was what a race with Ice Dude there, and then kind of hit some lap traffic, and yeah.
Yeah, we had moments of thinking there should have been a caution, but I mean, we're not race officials, so.
Yeah, I don't know if they saw that one, and nobody really said nothing when what's his name, flipped over in front of me.
I think it was Daily.
I don't. No.
Somebody
Cluster, I think it was.
Yes.
Cluster, I
Yeah.
believe. But, I mean, the track, it's one of those tracks, it's got a lot of spots that can cause chaos.
Yeah, it was a hell of a season, man. Phantom, shout out to you too, man. That was a hell of a show for you. It's fun.
So you gonna come up and both of y'all come up and Fane to be able to do the second race. He said hopefully you gonna come up and play with the veterans here.
Yeah, why not? I'll give it a shot.
There we go. You're champion. You should be running with them next season. So.
I think I want to run a different tune on that track, but I did all right, I guess.
Yeah, you had a good run. I mean, you were pushing the 52s. I think you ran a 53.0, but still, good run, man.
That's the last I seen.
Thank you. Yeah, it was a great, fun season. It was a lot of good battles this year.
You can go out there and show the veterans you're coming for them.
Heck yeah.
Did we decide, I don't know if the whole league knows or not, but did we decide on doing that and get those little things ordered?
There has been nothing officially stated yet.
No.
Well, all right.
I guess we'll wait to spoil that part.
Yes. All right, well, good luck in the veterans, Walleye, and hopefully you have some fun with them.
Awesome. Thank you.
Big group in there.
Yep. Thanks.
Yep. All right, the stream is going to go down, and we'll be back with our veterans here shortly.
And now that he's